Aquarius, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Aquarius this week? Firstly, you have Four of Wands. Then you have the Three of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So as always, I'll talk you through these cards first and then clarify and get more out of them. But the Four of Wands, this is something about coming into a more stable place. I feel like your feet are going to be more like rooted in the ground, which is a weird thing to say. Maybe you're grounding yourself in nature or something, but you're just feeling very much solid. Like the ground beneath you is solid and you're not so... I don't know, there's something where you might have been a bit more concerned with your thoughts or concerned with your mind than the actual physical circumstances you were in. And I feel like this week you're the opposite. You're like, I'm here. I am in my world and no one is going to take me out of it. No daydreams are going to take me away from what's really going on. You just feel like you're present, right? Then you have Three of Swords. Three of Swords can sometimes be fear. And I really feel that way for this because sometimes it's also heartbreak or loss in some way. But I'm feeling more that there's something here where you're almost like... fear is a strong word for it, but I have to use it because it's like a sprinkle of it, right? It's just a sprinkle of fear. But you're using it. Like there's something where you're not running away from it. Whereas like usually if you're someone that would avoid this, whether it be by... I don't know, entertaining yourself or, you know, watching TV or like something creeps up and bothers you and you start thinking about it and then you go, oh, put TV on. Or I don't know why I'm using TV as an example. Maybe it's the TV that's causing the fear for some of you, like something gets mentioned, whether it be on the news or a TV show, but there's something around the TV coming up, felt prominent. Where was I going with this? You're paying attention to something that is spiking a little bit of fear in you. You're not running away from it, you're focusing in on it, and then you're able to kind of heal it, which is really, really nice. Because you can't heal something if you ignore it. You're not gonna... There's a reason, almost like a bruise, right? Like, let's say you scrape your knee. It hurts so that you can address it, so that you can go, oh, yeah, I should do something about that. I should, you know, like there's something where it's hurting you, there's something that is causing you a little bit of fear or worry, so that you can address it, so that you can wrap your mind around something. Then you have Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles has come out for almost every single sign this week. I've never had that. Like usually, yeah, there's a couple, maybe like half of them will have repeating cards. I want to say like 11 out of 12 of the star signs this week had the Four of Pentacles, so I don't know what's going on, but Four of Pentacles is very much either being too like giving of your time and energy, and then oh, you've given all your time away, all your energy away, suddenly you're burnt out, suddenly you want to keep all your time to yourself and be very, very careful who you give it to. So there's something where you're realizing you need to kind of, you're addressing the fact that you need to balance out giving your time to others, helping others, but also giving your time to yourself to do things you like. And I want to say that, but I don't want to say you need to rest, because I have this weird feeling that some of you might have felt very tired, or your like even body pain or something. I'm touching my shoulder, maybe that's significant for you, but there's something where you thought you were tired, but you weren't tired from exhausting yourself. You're tired because you haven't done anything that excites you or is anything playful. So it's almost like you were just tired of your life being very repetitive, but your body is taking it as, oh, I'm tired, rest, and you're not feeling any more energized from that. There's something where I feel like you're gonna invest your time, a good amount of your time, into things that actually excite you, or something in particular that excites you and makes you feel alive in some way, and it's actually going to be a lot more healing than you resting. You're not tired from necessarily exhausting yourself, like I'm saying. You're tired because you've not done anything that makes you excited in a while. And then you have Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, some of you, I don't know why, there's this energy of someone judgmental around you suddenly deciding to not be judgmental anymore, which is really specific. But the reason I say that is Queen of Swords in the traditional tarot deck has her sword up, she's holding it, and that's representing her, like she's using her words as a weapon, and she can say something that will hurt your feelings in a split second. This Queen of Swords put her sword up on the wall, so she's showing people she can say something. People are kind of a little bit intimidated because she could kind of destroy them with her words, but she's not, for some reason. She's on a holiday right now. She's choosing to be nice. So I don't know what this is about. This could be a mother figure, this could be I don't know, it's feminine though. It's almost that feminine, like I feel like a man isn't smart enough to hurt someone this brutally. And I'm so sorry for all the men watching, but I feel like I'm hoping you take that lightly. There's something where women can kind of be more aware of what will hurt another woman's feelings, right? And there's something spiteful there. But like I said, someone's choosing to be kind suddenly, and it's almost, I don't know why I'm getting the word whiplash. So it's almost like shocking that this person's kind of not in their usual character or something, because you might be ready for it and then they just switch or something. Clarify the Four of Wands. You have Judgment with the Four of Wands. There's something where some of you are deciding, is it time to roam the world, or is it time to kind of set down roots? And the reason I said that is roots came through again. I said there's something about planting your feet on the ground. Some of you, it's like you're ready to build a home, you're ready to buy a home. There's something about that. But there's also something where you're like, oh, maybe I should travel more. Like there's an in-between of you thinking you need to make a decision right now, thinking you need to decide what your plan is. And the reason I say that is I feel like you don't need to make a plan. It's gonna flow. And what I mean by flow is either you're gonna realize, oh, I'm gonna build a home. Like that's where, like you could see a vision of, like you find a piece of land or you find a house and you go, that's my house, right? And I don't know why I'm saying that you have to do one or the other. This is very strange, where I'm saying you're deciding if you set down roots or travel more. But because you can still do both. But for some reason I'm saying that, so let's just flow with it. You're deciding between that, or some of you it might be that you see a certain vacation online, or you see someone somewhere and you're like, I have to go there. But there's basically no, don't search for a decision, don't search for the right answer, because it's going to find you, whatever this is about. And with the Four of Wands, for me this is often about a home. So maybe you're trying to figure out what your home is, what your next dream home is, what your actual next place is supposed to be, where in the world it should be. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. And I'm giving advice, and I need to stop giving advice in these readings, but what I would say to you, if you were my friend, is do not think about what to do next, because I feel as if, very strongly, the answer will flow to you. Whether that be you stepping foot inside your house and knowing, right? Whatever it may be, you'll know when you know, but you can't, like, it's almost like you're sitting down at a desk trying to do a Venn diagram and going, what do I do? This house or this house? Do I travel to this place or this place? I don't know what I feel called to. You're not going to know with a piece of paper, like, it's not going to help. Clarify the Three of Swords. You have Queen of Wands with the Three of Swords. So I can't actually remember what I said about Three of Swords earlier, but it's definitely something around fear, or you focusing on your fears in some way. With the Queen of Wands, some of you have like a fear of your true power. What I mean by that is, you know, you could be a very, very big presence in all the rooms you walk into. You could really take control of the room. You could really kind of, I don't know what I'm trying to say about this, but like you can really manipulate your circumstances and the people in your world and almost play them like puppets, which is a really weird thing to say. There's something where you have a lot of control over the way certain situations, certain gatherings, certain things, you have a lot more control over how they play out and a lot more power over how they play out than people realize, and you know this. And I feel like there's something where you've been sitting on the sidelines or just letting people be people, but with the Three of Swords it's like, don't fear your power to control a room. I don't know, there's something where you're in a room, you can make you're not that you're the center of attention, but you're like the boss in the room. You're the one that's, I don't know what this is about, but it's just like you can, if there's a negative feeling in a room, if people are kind of all arguing or debating about like politics or something, there's something where you're able to manipulate the room and laugh and change it. And don't be afraid of your abilities. Don't be afraid of your because sometimes it can be scary if you are very, very powerful and you might have been afraid of your power, or afraid of, I don't know, there's something there though, like, even I originally said there's something here about healing something, paying attention to it in order to heal it. There might have been something where you're a bit like afraid of, oh, if I'm capable of healing this, what else could I have healed for others? What else am I missing? And there's something where there's a need to stay in the present moment and not question what you could have done if you'd known better, because you didn't know better, if that makes sense. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. You have the Sun card, happiest card in the deck, with the Four of Swords, which is all about healing. The Sun card is also about healing. What's very interesting is I said there's something where you almost feel like you need rest. You feel tired, your body is tired, but you're actually tired from not doing things that light you up, that excite you, right? This is so interesting. So there's definitely something with the Four of Pentacles where give yourself more of your time. Dedicate yourself, whether it be you have a full schedule and you kind of cross someone out, schedule yourself in to do something you love doing that excites you, or even something new that you've not tried before, but it excites you because it's new. Whatever it may be, but it's going to be very healing. I don't know, especially if you are someone that's tried healing and tried to kind of rest in some way, and it's not been doing anything, right? And you're not seeing any progress, because I really feel as if your body could be telling you rest, rest, rest. And if that's the case, listen if you've not before. But if you have listened and nothing's changing, it's just like you're tired of not enjoying your life. You're not tired from your life, you're tired from not enjoying your life. Then you have Queen of Swords, so I'm just going to clarify this. I almost forgot. The Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. So, when I said there's somebody that's kind of hung up their sword, it's usually a little bit spiteful. There's something with the Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor. This person's almost... what is it? I'm seeing like a carrot dangling in front of someone, right? The Emperor is like their own boss. They're in control. Ace of Pentacles. That Emperor is like, oh, I see an opportunity. I'm going to make this work out. Like, very like in control, able to make things work in his favor. Man or woman doesn't matter. I feel like it's a woman. And this person, the reason they've hung up their sword, or the reason they're being a bit kinder, or you're a bit like thrown off by their switch in energy towards you, their attention is elsewhere. Their attention is on the carrot dangling in front of them. Some of them even, this could be a man, like this woman could be focused on their love life or something with a man, and they could be a little bit of a gold digger or something, because I don't know why it's coming through very strongly. Emperor kind of has almost, like I said, it could be a boss, could be an entrepreneur, but it's somebody that has their world together. And like that pentacle showing up isn't showing up for no reason, it's just showing up as gold to me. Emperor being someone very attractive, this Queen of Swords suddenly being very much a lot nicer. There's something where somebody could be switching up because they met somebody and they're trying to be nicer. It's very specific. There's someone around you that is a different version of themselves, and you might be a bit skeptical of this It's a very weird message to come through, but it's almost like, I guess the reason this is coming up is you might think it's something you've done, and you're like, what have I done? Why are they being nice? And you're trying to figure out what it is so they can't continue that way towards you. But they're the one in control of this. You can't control whether they're nice. You can't control other people. But I like that you're trying to, like, what have I done? Why are they suddenly being nice? This person's very cold usually. You can't help this person. Like, this person is just very much treats you dependent on how well their life is going. And right now they're like, oh, I like the way things are I'm happy. I'll be nice to you. Very interesting. But yeah, release control of thinking. For me to have said, like, you're figuring out why they're being nice, it almost feels like you may lay blame on yourself when they're not nice. If that makes sense. You may think, oh, what did I do? How have I spoken? Is it my fault? And it's like, it's not your fault. It's never your fault. You can't control that person. Weird reading, as always. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tarot Tuesdays.